Hey guys, AJYT Abbott here. Welcome to my final Oscar predictions of the season. This is going to be posted on Saturday, a day before the Oscars, and I'm not going to take a lot of your time this time like I did in the last video. This time I'm going to go through like some rapid fire ones that I have absolutely dead set. My heart is set on this being the result. So let's start off. Animated feature and song are both going to K-Pop Demon Hunters. There is absolutely zero evidence for me to ever go against that unless they really love Sinners and they want to give Sinners every fucking thing and they'll give it to I Lied to You, but no, it's not happening. Okay, I'm sorry. The Best Documentary Award is going to go to Mr. Nobody Against Putin, I just feel like looking at past winners of this category, this seems to kind of fall in line with the type of film that they'll go for. As for animated short, I'm going to go for Butterfly. It's a very impactful story and beautifully animated. I don't see any reason to go against that. Live action short, I'm going to go for Two People Exchanging Saliva, even though I think it's definitely a weird pick for the Academy to go for. Even though I love it, it just feels like a weird thing for them to go for. I just don't think that they would vibe with that movie as much as I did, but I think it might. It has the strongest chances, I think. And then for documentary short, All the Empty Rooms is devastating. I watched it very recently, and it's fucking heartbreaking. It just seems like the one that they'll give the win to. International feature, I'm going to stick with The Secret Agent, even though I've had a bit of evidence that kind of points me towards maybe going towards sentimental value. I'm going to lock in The Secret Agent. I feel like Wagner Moura's been out there campaigning The Secret Agent. I feel like the passion is a bit more there, even though sentimental value has more nominations. It just has more credit to its name. I just feel like The Secret Agent really has a lot of people backing it, so that's why I'm going to stick with that. Then you have the technicals. The production award is going to go to Frankenstein, I feel like. The makeup is going to go to Frankenstein. However, costumes, I'm just going to go on a limb here and say they're going to really fucking love Sinners, and they're going to give this to Sinners. Ruthie Carter did the costumes for the Black Panther films, and guess what? She fucking took home those Oscars. So guess what? She's going to get one again for Sinners. Alright, that's my prediction. VFX is going to go to Avatar. We don't really have to have a conversation about that either. I mean, there is literally no shot at any of these other films taking it unless the Academy is like, I'm really fucking tired of Avatar. Next, we got sound. I'm going to stick with F1 here. There's another category I voted F1 for in the last video that I'm changing, but I'm going to keep this one just based on past movies that are like F1 that did win Best Sound. However, for editing, I did change it to One Battle After Another. I just feel like they are going to go for that really slick, back and forth editing between different characters in One Battle After Another more than they're going to go for the editing in F1, so that's my reasoning there. Then you have the score. I'm going to go Ludwig Göransson and Sinners. I'm sticking with that. Ludwig Göransson is going to win him another Oscar, and I could not be happier because the man is so fucking talented. He's becoming our next Hans Zimmer, I swear to God. So casting, I'm going to keep it with Sinners because I've just had a lot of insider knowledge from other people. I've watched other prediction videos, and they've just led me to believe that Sinners is not going to miss on the casting. Even though One Battle After Another has a strong cast, I feel like Sinners, they found Miles Caton. He was like a background singer, a background dancer, and they found him for this movie to play Sammy, so I just feel like that gives the movie an extra edge, so I'm sticking with casting for that. Cinematography, I'm going to go with One Battle After Another. Part of me wants to go with Sinners, but literally the cinematography branches, like the big names in cinematography, they have just been nominating the fuck out of One Battle After Another and giving it awards, so I don't really have any evidence to go against it. So there you go. Adapted screenplay, this is a pretty easy one. One Battle After Another. Paul Thomas Anderson, he's going to have this locked up. He's going to get himself at least 1 or 2 Oscars tonight. Then you have original screenplay. I mean, we're going with Sinners. Ryan Coogler as well is only going to get, so much recognition with Paul Thomas Anderson in the running for director, so here he's at least going to get a guaranteed Oscar through the screenplay. Director, though, I'm still going to stick with Paul Thomas Anderson. I really would like them to call out Ryan Coogler's name for Sinners, but just something tells me after being nominated for 14 years, 14 different times he's been nominated for this award and hasn't won, I just feel like they're going to give it to him this time just to be like, hey, here's your nomination. It's going to be a lot like Christopher Nolan. How he, worked for years to get this nomination and win, and then he finally gets it. I feel like that's the case here. Here's where we're going to go crazy with it, alright? I'm predicting a Sinners blowout with the acting categories, alright? Supporting actress, Wunmi Mosaku is going to win for Sinners, alright? I know Amy Madigan would be an amazing win, and I would not be ashamed of being wrong about that, because she's phenomenal as Aunt Gladys, but I just feel like she won the BAFTA. She had a lot of momentum to win the SAG, and she didn't. But I feel like that's not going to hurt her here because I just think they're going to really give Sinners a lot of praise tonight. So that's my prediction there. Supporting actor, Sean Penn is the clear one to go for. If you're like betting money on it, you better bet on Sean Penn. But the thing is like he has won 2 times at different award shows, but he also hasn't given any speeches. But you know who has given speeches? Delroy Lindo for Sinners. He has given speeches for this movie every single time they've won a casting ensemble award. So I feel like that's gonna really help his case. And Sean Penn, honestly, if he wins this Oscar, like he'll probably throw it in the fucking garbage can the next day, really. I mean, I would like to see Delroy Lindo win after so many years in the industry, working this hard, so that's my prediction there. Probably my biggest no guts, no glory prediction of the entire thing. Actress, Jessie Buckley has this locked up for Hamnet. There's really no discussing it any further from that. I mean, if there's a second place, it would be Rose Byrne, but Jessie Buckley has not missed at a single award show, so she has this locked up. Now, for actor, for weeks and weeks, if you had asked me like 2 weeks ago, I would say Timothée Chalamet is the shoo-in to win. However, within the past couple weeks, there's been some drama. There's been some controversies. Obviously, the thing that he said about like ballet and the opera, shit like that, that didn't actually affect his chances because he said that and that clip didn't like go viral on the internet until he until the voting was over with. So the voting had already closed by the time that went viral. But the thing is, Michael B. Jordan has a lot of momentum right now. He gave the speech at the Actor Awards. He was so passionate about the win. He's passionate about this movie. He's been working for over a decade with Ryan Coogler, and I feel like it's his time. Timothée Chalamet will be back for an Oscar, but at the same time, he was my favorite performance out of these nominees, so I'm not gonna be like upset if I'm wrong about this. I also love Michael B. Jordan, so it's 2 actors that I really, really love. But I just think Michael B. Jordan has the momentum right now. So with that, we're getting into Best Picture. And if you had asked me, probably at the start of this week, I would have said One Battle After Another. But fuck it, we're going Sinners. We're going Sinners. Sinners, One Battle After Another, they're the final 2. They are the top 2. They are this is quite possibly the strongest top 2 since There Will Be Blood and No Country for Old Men. This is like the face-off of the century right now. So Sinners, I feel like is going to take it because of the momentum of the acting categories. If I get all these acting categories right, in particular, if Delroy Lindo wins over Sean Penn, you need to change your prediction for Best Picture to Sinners, because that would be their indication of like, we're going to give Sinners everything. And even cinematography and editing, I could be wrong about all of that, and they could give editing to like F1 instead of One Battle After Another. They could give cinematography to Sinners, but we will see. We will see on the Oscars. So that's my prediction. Best Picture is going to be Sinners, and if it's not, then you guys can, tell me to fuck off in the comments. Anyway, thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your predictions are for the Oscars down in the comments below. Take care, and goodbye.